Matthew, say hello.
RKO!
As you can see, this is episode 1 of the WWE Universe on my career. If you've watched before, you'll know for a fact I have done my career mode too many times to count. And now I'm away to make a whole new thing, so yeah. Okay, we have a major show. No. 'Cause I need to create a logo first. Sorry, folks. Where's the logos? Let me just check what these trophies actually are that I've still got left to do. Okay, we have a hidden trophy. Let's also have a look on the phone so we can see what these hidden trophies are as well. Oh damn it, my internet isn't working, is it? Okay, so we have a list of the trophies here. Win a match between Undertaker and the Sting. Win a WrestleMania match between Undertaker and the Sting. We can easily set that up. Play, yeah. Play and win 50 matches. Win a WrestleMania as the Royal Rumble winner. Max out any trait on a person of a trait of a superstar diva. Create a major show from Monday to Saturday and assign the same superstar to each show. Have a superstar completely recover from a critical injury. Inflict a critical injury status on an opponent during a match. WWE Universe smack both momentum and hot streak status to 10 throughout gameplays or simulations. I have no idea what that means. Have a dominant personality trait of a superstar diva. Cash in Money in the Bank at WrestleMania. Then we have another hidden trophy, which will be reverse a curb stomp with an RKO. That one will be quite interesting to do. Win and play 20 various matches. Complete a match with 50 different superstars. With Lesnar, execute German suplex 4 times or back suplex 2 times, 10 times in a single match. Create a show that uses a custom arena and import a logo from its show logo. Okay. View an entrance scene that uses a custom championship. So, that's that. As you can see, I'm pretty sure I already have a custom championship made.
I am a demon slaying king now.
Yes, I do. It's a hardcore championship. So that's fine.
Qua. This die game must be over by now. That was literally just a boss rush right there, like in that blowing mission. Oh my god, I've still got one more to go. Oh, look who's returned.
Yeah, I've been back. Just a few seconds.
Okay, right. 1, 2, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Huh?
I'm counting. No surprise there.
How do you spell legends?
Sorry?
Legends.
What?
Legends.
Yeah.
Legends.
Yes.
Legends.
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Well, you're dead in the real world, so I don't care, mate.
Shit. L-E-G... What? E-N-S? No. How do you spell it? L-E-G?
Mm-hmm.
What's the rest?
E-N-D-S.
Oh, it was close.
Yeah.
T-R-U-N... How do you spell tour?
Tour.
Yeah.
T-O-U-R.
The joys of being dyslexic, eh?
Yep, it's incredible. Leads you to spelling some damn funny things.
Yep. Fuck you. Create a custom show and import its logo. I don't know
Oh,
what
this game
that
can suck
means.
my nuts.
My phone's playing up to the max.
Awesome. Sounds fun. I might finish this game tonight. Obviously, I will have the other two story modes to do, but other than that, looking pretty good. What happened to gamers when they actually had like this much content? What happened? That's three
No,
story modes. That's 3 whole games. It's awesome in just one. It's brilliant. Because this hasn't been a short story. This Stante thing. I've just been speeding through it. Why does he have the Sparta sword? Ooh, arsehole. I cannot wait to play as Virgil if his sword is that strong. Holy shit. I think I'll save Virgil till last. God damn you, bitch. This is the finisher. Oh!
Doing the show's
Well,
not
I guess.
hosting.
Well, there's Nero's first badass Dante moment. That can't be the end. No one dies like that. There he is. The savior. No, sorry, the real savior, I should say. Wait, he's got everyone's sword now, what the hell? Oh my god, is the savior seriously still alive? The game better not end here. I wanna fight this thing. No, since it's still not dead apparently. So this game is definitely not over.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, what is happening?
Oh well. Screw it.
Whoa! Oh, Jesus! Oh my god. Caved his head in with one arm. Jesus Christ. Well, if Devil May Cry 5 comes out, I'm sure they will. I'm not so sure. I mean, it's been since 2008 and they still haven't made one. Now, Kiss. Do it. Do it. We've been waiting the whole game for this. Now that's that moment. Oh, well, okay, that's a cool way to end it too. Just going in for the kiss and then he just shot a demon in the head off camera. There we go. Oh, I get to play through the credits. Oh, okay. The screen is filled with Japanese names. God damn it. I bet you're not happy that beeping's back, eh? Well, not beeping, but whatever noise it is, I don't really know what to call it.
Oh shit, I'm straight in my first match. Do I even get to choose who I'm being? Don't know, let's find out. Randy Orton versus Bad News Barrett. I was meant to actually do some editing to this match, but apparently we're just going straight in. Cool. Randy Orton, of course, and we are off.
What a night we have in store for you.
Oh.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Michael Cole alongside Jerry the King Lawler on what should be an amazing night of action.
And I don't know which match I'm looking forward to the most, Michael, but what I do know is that we're just moments away from kicking this thing off. Oh yeah, the WWE Universe is gonna love this one. Oh, and a terrific reversal.
I'd say this and Doom, like two of the close to perfect adrenaline games you can get. Even though I only played Doom for a short while, the adrenaline was real.
He won the first season of NXT.
And this, yeah,
he led the
no,
group called Nexus. He's been in the core, and he's been an Intercontinental Champion. Barrett's been roughing up WWE's favorite heroes, and now he's handing out bad news. And he's just getting started.
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. We're going to find out a lot here tonight. Head to head, no excuses. Let's get it on.
Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. God damn it.
And that was a costly misstep.
I didn't realize I cutscene was skippable. God damn it. I just skipped the ending cutscene. God damn. Oh wait, never mind. There's more.
Seems like these guys are letting out a lot
Back at Dante's
of
place.
frustration tonight.
The Devil May Cry store.
King, you gave quite the overview earlier of Bad News Barrett's tenure here in WWE. Barrett's led factions, been a champion, has remained one of WWE's most loathsome villains, which the British Bruiser is quite proud of, by the way.
Yeah, well, listen, Cole. When you're a former bare knuckles champion like Bad News Barrett, you're going to attack
I need to speed up the gameplay next time.
or an opponent's well-being. And that's
Oh.
the good news.
Makes the cover.
Oh, and a terrific reversal.
Clearly on a mission here.
Hey, and if you guys need proof of exactly
Goodbye,
how unstoppable
lady.
Bad News Barrett has been
Beautiful
over the
woman.
years, just check out his trophy case.
Oh, no.
There's a lot of Intercontinental Championships in there.
Just making his presence felt there.
Oh!
Avoid that. Not today, too fast. The strike finds its target. We're looking at complete domination here. And his heartless attack continues.
Oh, man, this is getting tough to watch. Uh-oh. Oh, we've seen this from Orton before. Just stomping on every exposed body part, inflicting as much pain as he can. Oh, it'll take a minor miracle to come back from this. Here's the cover. You know, there's no other way
Yeah.
Barrett prefers to end a brawl than with his bull hammer. Oh. I mean, when Barrett winds up and delivers the crushing elbow smash, it's going to be, you guessed it, bad news. There's the camel clutch.
Congratulations.
Somehow he's got
Sorry,
to
congratulations. Prequel doesn't mean you can be a newbie. What? Gallery can obviously have the gameplay bonus art has been added. History of DNC you can add a character and new costumes have been added. New costumes, oh yes. Thank you for playing. Until we meet again. Well, yeah, make Devil May Cry 5 already, please.
Oh!
Face after that neck breaker. You know, King, Wasteland or Bull Hammer.
Okay, I'm gonna replay that thing I just missed. Because I suck. Ooh, I like that outfit.
What a match this is going to be.
I've been looking forward to this one for a long time, Cole. Is this it? The RKO.
See you next time.
And they'll never be the same after that RKO.
He's got the
I need a toilet,
This
so...
could be it.
Oh! How did Bad News, how did he kick out of that? Bad News Barrett. It's just I was actually stunned that he managed to kick out of that.
I say Bad News bears me. That's just
And that
nothing.
shot was dialed in. As far as signature finishing moves go in the WWE, Randy Orton's RKO gets a lot of attention, and rightfully so. But his running punt kick to an opponent's head deserves its share of attention too, because that move is every bit as brutal and bone-punching as the RKO.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him. Keep the action inside the ring. That's where you're going to win this thing.
Yeah, baby.
Thinking to avoid that.
What did you say, Bad News Barrett?
Yeah.
And Randy Orton has momentum.
I've got some bad news for you.
We're looking at complete
I say Bad News
domination
bears. But you know I say this already. I've said it plenty of times in the past.
These are great competitors. Great,
Can't believe I'm
tremendous
having to watch this scene again.
gladiators here
God damn
in WWE.
Some of the best superstars that WWE have to offer. That's it. He's out. We're seeing blood now.
She's really cute, her.
Is injured. Boy, he just got laid
She didn't
out.
say much in this whole story, like that. Anyway.
Astonishing maneuver by Randy Orton. Wow, now there's the cover. Can he do it? Think he's got him. Oh, can you tell he did it? What a huge win. Let's take a look back at what exactly. I can't believe what. Let's take a look back at. Oh, there was some unbelievable.
Here's your winner, the Apex Predator,
Boom! Shot.
Randy Orton.
Nice victory here tonight for Randy Orton.
Wow, he absolutely manhandled him there toward the end.
And that's it for this explosive night of Raw. So long, everybody.
Well, never mind, Guess I'm not going to
There
see
we
it because
go.
it picks up at the end credits.
Okay, so that's how you custom. Want to know how you import a logo and shit like that? Don't know if I can clue about any of that shit.
Does the phrase "go suck a lemon" hold any meaning for you?
Hey, that's what I say. Dude, what the fuck
Like, a little
are
more
you
tricky, a little bit
watching?
to realize there. No, of course not.
Dude, what the fuck are you watching?
Hmm?
Yeah, Froggy, what are you watching? I thought it was you
there's-
watching that, David.
No.
I was watching a clip of the Nickelodeon Ninja Turtle series when Bebop and Rocksteady came in.
That does not explain how you got my saying.
What?
My saying.
Yeah.
Your thing?
Yes. Go suck a lemon. Off a
Oh, that
Stargate.
was rough. That was Raphael. In a different video clip, someone did a mashup.
That's bullshit, man. That's my saying. Goes, well, it's technically not my saying. It was invented by the creators of Stargate. But still. Right, what type of match should we have, folks?
No one's watching.
I'm asking you to.
I don't know WWE.
One-on-one, triple
Cage
threat,
Cage match.
a cage
Cage
match. One-on-one, triple threat, or four-way.
Fuck, I don't know. What's the most exciting cage match?
Might just be the triple threat. No, it looks like it's just a one-on-one. I can't even find a cage. Oh, here we are, steel cage. There we are. Who should we have? I think we should have The Rock versus Rikishi. And this is to kick off the match between them. To kick off the Legends on Tour season, where it's only legendary characters who are there. We're going to have a classic match between The Rock and Rikishi. Watch The Rock get his ass whooped.
Few people are as passionate about this business than The Rock. Well, that's why he keeps coming back, Cole. He can't get enough of the adrenaline that goes along with being a WWE superstar. It's that simple. Tell us about The Rock. You know, it's rare in this business to use a finishing move that brings you such fame, it becomes part of people's everyday vernacular. Well, the Great One has two, and they'll both have you seeing lights. The Rock Bottom and the People's Elbow.
Actually, let's talk about both competitors. They clearly know the magnitude
Whoa.
of this match.
Oh.
This match in tremendous conditions.
Oh! 400 pounds dropping down onto The Rock's head. What are you eating, Froggy?
A nice shot by The Rock.
Popcorn.
Cool.
Seriously? Eating popcorn like, but like not in the pictures or anything, just plain old popcorn.
He's
Yeah.
doing everything he can to get his bearings back.
That's so
here.
weird.
Otherwise, this match could be over
That's something I would
sooner
definitely
than
not do.
anyone could have anticipated.
I don't like plain popcorn anyway, so I don't know what I'm saying.
Get the blood flowing back in your body and strategize.
I like
what your
toffee
next
popcorn,
move
but I
or
can't
your
have it
next
plain.
form of
It's just
attack will be. You know, Cole, I definitely know
Well, it's
about
not plain
finishing
plain,
moves.
it's
And as the king, I need to
coffee
remind you
flavour.
that mine is the pile driver.
Oh well, then yeah,
Hey,
that's fair
it
enough.
almost broke Andy Kaufman's neck, and it helped me keep my crown many times. As for The Rock, he's got two finishing moves, and they both have brought him WWE gold.
And here's the People's Champ. The Rock is feeding off the electricity from his sellout crowd and laying the smack down in there.
Oh, this may very well end. Oh, my. Put it in the books. This one's got to be over now.
You little baby back bitch.
Great match here, but if you missed any of the matches from this week, go to WWE.com to catch up on all the action.
I go to WWE.com all the time to catch up on the Divas.
King, what should we expect from Rikishi here in this match tonight?
Well, for one, you'd have to expect that he's going to try to throw his weight around. And at 425 pounds, there's plenty to throw around.
Oh, 400 pounds was too much for me to catch into the rock bottom there. Oh!
Oh, man. How do you stand after an attack like this?
Look at him, look at him. He's got a grip on the cage. He's going for it.
Oh, he's going for it all right, Cole. He's trying
I love
to
how
get over
the
cage and out
Lucifer
to the
weapon
arena.
just
Didn't get
does
too
not
far
give a
that
shit.
time.
In addition to the 400-plus pounds Rikishi brings into this match, you have to appreciate the family lineage he has. I mean, this guy shares a bloodline with such greats as the Wild
Slap that ass.
Umaga and Yokozuna.
Ooh, nothing pretty about that.
Oh, no, here we go.
Well, thanks for coming. Rikishi in total control.
The Rock is in position. Rock bottom. The People's Champion has spoken.
Hell, The Rock.
God damn it, Rikishi.
Hey, he's going for it again. And Cole, we can't forget about the other side of the family. We're talking about Rikishi. I mean, the Mayavias. Of course, the great Peter Maivia comes from the connected. The people's elbow. Wow, here we see it from this angle.
Oh no. No. Ain't over yet, folks.
With the championship at stake, you know these superstars will get everything they have to win here tonight.
Oh, that goes without saying, Cole. The WWE Championship, it's what it's all about here in the WWE. Every superstar wants to be the champion, and tonight's match is no exception.
Man, oh man, these guys are some caged animals in there.
Oh, you're right. This is like a war.
Ouch! After a move like that, he's going to need to see a chiropractor or a spine specialist, whatever he's comfortable with. No pun intended, of course.
Yeah, he's not going to be comfortable for a while.
What a takedown. Quick and with authority. That's a great way to psych out your opponent.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
And that one hit with the force of a big rig. Boy, he is really tired now. That is counter. Stay down.
Oh no. Super kick coming from Rikishi. Oh wait, no it's not. It's even worse than the super kick. Oh, that's a rock out.
Hey, the shoulders are down. 2, 3. What a tremendous victory.
Rikishi is the new champion.
Oh boy, that was a spectacular performance.
Here's your winner and the new WCW World Heavyweight Champion,
No one can
WCW.
stop me.
I need to change that title. Don't want anyone to have this title now. Don't know what Zack Ryder's doing in that team anyway.
Back in the set, guys. Just gonna let the dogs out.
No worries.
Okay.
Can't believe I let Rikishi win.
Why can I believe? I believe because I know you won't win everything.
Well, considering I let him win.
And then why can't you believe it? Ah, exactly. Caught you there, didn't I?
Yeah, but I don't know why I let him win.
So then why did you let him?
I don't know.
Silly. You didn't let him then. You didn't know that you did it.
For fuck's sake. No, I fucked up slightly.
Ah, why is that?
I've got the ECW title for grabs for some reason.
God, this mode is too easy. Give me a challenge, please. I've made it to stage 17 already. This is bad. Give me a challenge, please, game.
Yeah, that's better.
Damn straight, you can't take me on.
Damn it, minute.
I think I'm actually really good at this game. Holy crap! I'm not often good at games, but I'm actually good at this one. What? Because this is supposed to be a hard, like,
It's
endless
your
arena mode
genre,
and after-
third person hack and slack. What do you expect?
hack and slack.
Yep.
It's too funny.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go. With a 180, Kofi Kingston, the reversal. Kofi might possess the quickest feet
Back.
in WWE.
Back again.
Yes. Looks like I'll have to watch something on YouTube until the expansion's done.
You can always watch me.
Yeah, you could watch
Do
David.
do some commentating on my match.
I don't know if Froggy knows the wrestling commentating. though.
But he can. I'm sure he can get the gist of it.
Well, you could try.
This tonight, the NPC player, or the AI for short, has
Christ,
demonstrated what he's going to do to hit that. Oh my god! Oh my god! This is what his wife has done to him last night, and he was the loser in that match.
Now back to the ring.
Close enough?
Pretty much, yeah, that would do. Maybe just a
Very loud,
little
yes.
too loud.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, I do want to be heard. He.
Well, we get to see a lot of amazing things from where we sit. And believe me, when I say there is nothing like seeing
boss was so
Kofi
easy.
Kingston's athleticism in the ring. Everyone loves it.
I mean, I cheesed it, but still.
Everyone except Kofi's
The single leg camel clutch, and Darren Young has got this.
Darren Young has looked mighty impressive here tonight. Oh man, this is
What diabolical things are going through that mind right now?
when you get in control like this, you want to throw everything at your opponent. And that could be what we're seeing here.
After a move like that, he's going to need a chiropractor in his near future. He gets the tag.
Dante's a little overpowered in this game, I will say.
Strike there.
He's got infinite devil trigger. You can summon an armor that makes him completely
For the
invincible.
WWE
He has like
superstar that is standing
three
across the ring from
three
Kofi
weapons
Kingston,
with different, like
the
4 different style
strategy of the
variations on
WWE
each, with
is
his
to
3 different
keep
gun
Kofi
types.
on
And then he has the
Kofi's
Yamato
able to
sword that,
deflect the back of the
which is
elbow,
Virgil's
getting
sword, which you can
Kofi
summon
over
in as a
in
special
record
fifth
time.
style with its own moveset. And like special powers, what the hell? It's way too much he's got now.
power moves or grapples, or center their attack on his legs.
And I like it.
I
I like him being overpowered.
He has a chance.
Not the first time we've seen
It makes him feel like the real Dante.
He makes the tag.
Plus, when he's in Devil Trigger mode and it's infinite, when he gets attacked, he does not get staggered, so he never gets knocked over.
Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious
Which means
punishment.
all your moves can go in uninterrupted, even your like your charge
Strategy to keep
attacks.
Kofi Kingston out of the
No
air
way.
is one that will be difficult to
Obviously, you get damage still, but you can tank most of the hits when you're in Devil Trigger. It's like, what the hell? Dante is the true Demon Slayer of this game. Playing the game as Nero makes it harder. No wonder there's more Nero missions than there were Dante missions. Dante, I think, was just there to say, yeah, this is his game. Nero was like the challenging part where you had to learn stuff. And then Dante gets all the cool shit. Obviously Nero had his cool grab attacks and that, but that was it really.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs, Young looking for the win, and the shoulders up. And the match continues. I love this. Wow, Kofi definitely showed up here today. Michael, a WWE superstar must know Kofi Kingston's scouting report by this point. An opponent has to keep Kofi out of the air and away from these high-risk yet high-powered assaults because Kofi lands them almost every time. To keep Kofi out of the air is to keep you in the match. Oh! Long-term injuries for sure. When this guy's on, look out.
Oh, I forgot I was on a time clock. Because this arena fighter means that you have to go through stages.
This switch here to Titus O'Neil.
Ah.
One move after the other. It's devastating.
We all heard that news.
This is going to be bad. Kofi Kingston is one of the most exhilarating performers WWE has ever seen. Oh my! Titus O'Neil.
Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
I don't know how much more damage he can take.
Titus O'Neil's looking to end this right now. If someone the size of Titus O'Neil nails you with that, it spells the beginning of the end.
Is this easy mode? Surely it can't be.
They did it! They won the match!
Mind you, I am losing health now, I've only just noticed. So, I am actually still taking damage. I wasn't sure.
Let's take a look at some of this. One in a million is the...
Here are your winners, Titus O'Neil and Darren Young.
Ooh, what have I done? What trophies that I just got there? Have the dominant personality traits of superstars and divas change for your gameplay. Sweet. Why can't I have a 2-on-2 elimination table tag?
You got me. There you go. I died in the arena. I survived 17 minutes and stage 24. Enemy level 105. Oh, alright. It's not bad. Right, I'm gonna play as Lady. Why not? Yeah.
Don't know.
I'm just saying, why not? Why should I not play as her?
I don't know. Why should you not?
Don't know. Oh, there you go. That's a good question. A question I do not know the answer to. How funny is that? Ha ha ha.
Almost as
Kalina
funny
and
as your
Bayonet.
face.
Expect to see some high flying from Jimmy Uso in this one.
That's right. Somebody alert air traffic control. We're going to have a flying Uso.
You have to wonder what's going through these guys' minds in a match of this magnitude.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
You know, when Victor takes to the air for his part in the fall of man, you can take it to the bank that the match is about to be over.
Give us your insight on Jimmy Uso here.
The sky's the limit. I see a lot of main events in the future.
This could be huge.
Oh, what the hell am I doing?
Nicely executed. He may never walk the same after that backbreaker. This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
Oh, my. He's wild in there. Tries to guide his opponent, and what's he going for here? Back into the ring now.
Yeah, this is good. This is where the action needs to be. Woo, a little showboating going on here. Oh, there's some good contact there by Jimmy Uso. We've seen some impressive tag team finishers over the years.
I get the feeling I'm really gonna like Lady. She's the main weapon's just this crazy cool rocket launcher.
The Ascension's Fall of Man is right up there among the very best.
You're right, Cole, and until people start figuring out a counter, which I don't see happening anytime soon, the Fall of Man is going to remain.
Alright, okay, let's see my moves. The standard bayonet combo.
One of the best.
The bayonet sting. Got her.
Back in the ring
Oh,
again.
okay, grenade throw.
Keep it in the ring,
Bayonet sweep.
Jey
Ooh, I like
Impressive
these.
show.
9mm
This is going to be
bullet,
big,
all those
one way or
times.
another.
No kidding. Watch it. And he
What the fuck was that?
He's got to be vigilant
Alright,
about
chill
not
out.
taking
Jesus.
any more damage to the neck.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt.
Well, that missed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot.
Many first noticed this graduate of the Hart Dungeon during his days in NXT. As a member of the Ascension with his partner Connor, they held the NXT Tag Team Championship for an unbelievable
Anti-tank missile.
344 days.
Victor has
Old
not
Blast.
waited for
Maximum
anything to
Blast.
come to him since joining the WWE. He's taken it. I'm not sure if anyone can stop his assault from the championship ranks.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
Jimmy Uso groggy and wide open here. Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
And it's Jey Uso getting out of that one.
Victor has become known as someone who enjoys dissecting his opponents.
Jey Uso delivering crippling punishment.
The Bloody
Damage
Palace.
did that do?
A lot from the looks of it.
Looks like he's shutting down the carotid artery.
You hear how his leg connected?
Whoops.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Let's restart this match now, that I know. 'Cause that wasn't really fair.
The tornado tag is underway. Any strategy you would utilize in this type of match, King?
Well,
Oh, I
so
didn't
many things are
explode.
different about this type of match than a normal tag match. But one thing you don't want to do is leave your partner alone and get a 2-on-1 advantage. Oh, out of nowhere! Ow! Oh, what's he got in mind?
Lady is the girl, man.
Oh, look at this! Whoa, what a drop kick!
What's your analysis of Connor? Victor may be the smaller of the two Ascension members,
Oh,
but
she's
his
nice,
ego is
man.
big enough to fill an entire locker room, King.
Yeah, this guy thinks he's Smash, Hulk, and the Barbarian all rolled into one.
What hasn't been said already? Everybody's talking the unbelievable potential we're witnessing here. Let's just sit back and enjoy.
This might be big.
What?
Jey Uso showing us how to get it done. Oh, the reversal by Connor.
This could be big. Hey, what a move.
Jey Uso doesn't know what hit him. Victor's ego is well documented, and unfortunately, it might also be warranted. Like it or not, he's a legit force in the ring. Clearly on a mission here.
Oh, did you see the force behind that?
And what a reversal from Jey Uso. Just look at this man. He's all business.
And that's the way he has to be if he wants to win here tonight.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, nobody home that time. No, wait, nice reversal. Oh, no. Wait a minute, Cole, what's he going to do here? Oh, wow. Wow, Jimmy Uso just timed that perfectly.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
No kidding, this is getting ugly. Victor is a legit force, Cole, you're right. I'm really impressed with the way he systematically dissects his opponent. He definitely goes in there with a game plan.
As we're seeing right now, Jey Uso so resilient and so explosive that he can turn things up whenever he wants. Listen to this
Oh, shit.
crowd.
Watch it. Ooh. Jimmy Uso gets out of that one. Nice move, Jimmy.
Whoa, Jimmy Uso's back on track and taking care of business in there. It seems like Jimmy can go from picking his shoulder up to break a pinfall attempt to picking up a ton of steam in no time.
Jey Uso making his statement as we speak. Boy, there's no way he's going to be able to stand after that.
Man, Jimmy Uso, what offense.
Well, we're on the move here.
Oh, I think this man means fits. What a completely unbelievable move by Jey Uso.
I'm a little surprised Victor hasn't taken any heads off with that running STO of his. Jey using his own body as a weapon, and it paid off.
Lady is the girl.
There goes Connor, kid.
And, you know, I had pegged him for one of the favorites here tonight.
And Victor showing us that impressive offense. Victor's energy level right now is off the charts.
I assure you, that hurts. Thank you for spending your Monday night with us. After seeing what we have in store, I'm sure you won't be disappointed. In addition to the running STO, Victor's European uppercuts have impressed me quite a bit as of late.
Yeah, and of course, he does those to soften up his opponent for the fall of man.
Oh my god.
Dude, that's really annoying.
Well, man,
I feel sorry for all my viewers whenever I eat crisps now.
Yeah, I think he's stuck on the
Oh, why is
repeat
that?
button.
Because that crisp sound. Hum, hum, hum.
Well, is that Froggy eating? I thought it
Yeah.
was you, David.
No, it's Froggy.
You can bet every superstar
Because
on
it's
the
you that's
roster
usually
is
eating
crowded
crisps,
around
David.
the monitor
I know.
back to see which one of these guys
That's
comes
fine.
out
Saying I'm
victorious.
sorry.
My God, what brutality. This match is going from bad to worse.
Oh.
Look at this. This could be it.
Playing mind games.
Yeah, a little intimidation there.
And there goes the table. Well, all bets are off now.
Well, it was nice while it lasted.
Jimmy Uso delivers the pain in an astonishing fashion, folks. Ouch.
You know, when Jey Uso makes his famous climb to the top rope, the cameras start recording and taking pictures. His splash from the top rope only
God damn it.
rivals his brothers when it comes to height and distance, which spells bad news for an opponent. And no, I don't mean bad news, Barry.
Overkill.
And Victor nails it. Looking to catch him off guard.
Quick ref count. This could be huge.
Man, Jimmy Uso, what offense.
Oh no, Victor with the opportunity. The toll taken on Victor is not in question.
complete domination here.
Not this.
He's with the super kick. The end is near.
Oh, you're right. This one should be over after that. Michael, CJ to win. Man, he's got to feel great.
You alright, David?
Let's go to
Yep.
the highlights here. Let's see what happened during that incredible matchup. Oh, they mesmerized the WWE Universe in that match. I can't believe what we saw during this one.
Here are your winners.
She's all about the firearms, man. Them guns. This ain't a hack and slash game anymore, not with this girl. This is a blow them up game now, with rocket launchers and shotguns and that. What I'm talking about. I like this girl.
Actually, yeah, that seems like a pretty damn good match to me. But who should I be? Kane, Daniel Bryan, or Bray Wyatt? I think Kane. I like Kane.
And here we go in this anything goes match. You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Yeah, you really have to enjoy hurting someone.
Looking motivated now.
You don't want to get caught outside the ring for too long.
What happened to you?
Hello, viewer, and welcome.
One of Daniel Bryan's most fierce rivals.
Choose a match, I will bring it.
Wouldn't accuse Daniel of being the weak link after a tag match, and
I will bring it.
Apollo Creed versus his son.
from there the war
That's
began.
boxing.
Whether it was on Raw, SmackDown, or pay-per-view,
That is
Randy
boxing.
Orton had some of the most
What does he think? What does he think you're playing? The Rocky Balboa game?
You're right on this one. The Daniel Bryan Randy Orton conflict was simply amazing. I mean, the matches they had on WWE programming and at live events were simply lights out. In all of my years in this business, I can say it doesn't get any better than that.
Tell us your thoughts on Daniel Bryan.
The sky's the limit. I see a lot of main events in the future.
The shoulders are down.
Oh, what a save.
Yeah, that's what I call killing two birds with one stone. Daniel Bryan's rivalry with Randy Orton was special. I mean, when in every match, the two just went hold for hold and move for move. There were so many close calls during pinfalls, I almost lost count. I have a funny feeling the Bryan-Orton
that's
battle
some beautiful
is
action.
not over just yet.
And again, the mind games are played. If you haven't done it yet, check out WWE.com. You'll find updates.
The shoulders are down. 1, 2. He's softening them up.
What a shot. That was the perfect strike. That's what you call getting. It's got to be over now. King, let me tell you.
Apollo versus Agnes Creed.
It's not fucking boxing.
What's he asking for?
Apollo versus somebody else.
Yeah, Apollo Creed's in boxing, man. What does he think WWE is, man?
Oh, and did you hear the impact?
I don't know.
You must be having a laugh.
You can almost guarantee it's not a one-time occurrence. You got to be ready for anything. Conditioning is so important in this business and can separate champions from contenders. Bray Wyatt is a master psychologist with unbelievable endurance. Now it's just a matter of if that'll be enough for the new face of
All right,
fear
Froggy,
to
Jesus.
finish this thing.
Look at
You're gonna scare away the friggin' viewer, man.
Froggy, what the fuck?
Going to work here, just wrenching that. Just a dominating display. Yeah, I think we could see a lot of punishment in
Froggy has
here.
issues.
Listen, King, there are finishers and then there are.
We all have issues.
And the big red monster up there in the ring today has a.
Well, I'm not
Yeah,
playing
but-
any games on here at the moment.
Choke slam is ultimately the way to close a match out. That move will turn an opponent from wounded.
Kane scores with a tremendous move. We know what
Game ain't
Oh
easy,
shit!
man.
Oh!
Bray Wyatt.
Oh!
is he still conscious?
Bray Wyatt just fucked me over.
Quick thinking to avoid that. Nice reversal by Bryan.
Yeah, that's where Bryan's quickness really pays off.
The offense of Daniel Bryan is working well right now.
Well, I can't let all that talk about Kane's chokeslam take away from what could be an even more destructive finisher for him. The Tombstone Piledriver. You know, his brother, The Undertaker, might have invented it, but Kane has perfected it.
Hey David, I haven't told you about the episodes of the Mountain Monsters, have I?
No, you haven't.
Past the ring at the thousands and thousands of WWE.
Well, I told you a little bit about the latest ones, haven't I?
You didn't even tell me there was any new ones out.
When you attend the WWE event
No, I meant
live,
the
just
ones
like
from
every
season
night,
4.
this is one.
Oh yeah.
The more punishment he takes, the
I haven't
I
told
like
you
my
about
Mountain
any of
Monster stories.
Yeah. Oh, I told you about the ones in episode, well, seasons 4, but I didn't say anything about season 3.
We're looking at complete domination here.
How much more?
Well, I'm just watching some old
Lady
episodes.
Easy.
Win this match. Oh, not
Yeah.
again. Not
He's
again.
ease mode.
Looks like another check in the win column.
Mind you, the episode I'm watching is a part 2.
Ooh.
Every time he has to get up, it
Well,
takes more
the
and more
preview
effort.
episode 7 to season 3 is the first part, and the current episode I'm watching is the other part. Ah, there it is.
The other.
Well, basically part 1. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What? You do that to me, I do it back to you.
Both of you stop
Whoa.
because you both do it to me and I don't do it to either of yous.
Sorry, David.
I know, David. What's
Wow.
Why?
He's still down after that.
David confuses me.
Because I'm an asshole.
Public, you should apologize.
I'm not a dick.
David, you're an asshole.
Nothing gentle about
I said
that.
apologize, not mean
Not sure I can
insults.
watch this.
No, fuck you.
Oh, fuck you then.
Now back to the ring.
Oh, she's a bare fist fighter. Oh, so she's just straight up fist fighter.
Really dangerous.
Maximum overdrive.
The choke slam ain't gonna be long now.
Right. His minutes are numbered. And he brings the action back inside the ring.
Yeah, I think this is good strategy.
Wow. It doesn't get much better than that right there.
It's just a matter of time now.
Kane is so powerful. When he starts building momentum, it can spell the beginning and the end real quick. He's had many looks over the years, but don't be mistaken, this giant will always have the big red monster
No.
inside of him.
Oh, out of nowhere.
Doing some serious damage with a side slam there.
Oh, those side slams.
Shoulders down, and the referee's count interrupted there.
Well, it just goes to show you that an attack can come from anywhere when you're in that ring.
Anyway, David, I'm watching an old episode, Mountain Monsters Season 3, Episode 7.
There are no allies in matches of this nature, but I wouldn't be surprised to see a temporary union.
I just knocked my headset off my head.
Oops.
And a little too
What's happening in the episode?
taking place.
Well,
I wonder how. I wonder how like this.
the name of the episode is Bigfoot of Ash County.
They do a lot of Bigfoots, I've noticed.
Yeah, ever since in season 3, the beginning of it, they went they went on a quest to prove that Bigfoot exists in the Appalachian Mountains.
Okay.
And so far, they found a cave that was belonging to a Bigfoot, and this Bigfoot had been using quite a lot. And when the guys looked around, they noticed, you know, skins for like bedding, meat everywhere, in a pile, and they also discovered that this Bigfoot is capable of lighting a fire.
Okay.
Obviously,
Sure, it's not just some homeless man who's really hairy.
No. Trapper and the other members who are skilled in tracking, they would know the definite difference between a human and a Bigfoot. A human would leave too many signs like beer bottles, rubbish, garbage, even boot prints. You don't see a Bigfoot wearing a size 15 sized boot. That's a dead giveaway. But mind you, I'll be surprised if someone does have a size 15 shoe. I'll be very surprised. But anyway.
How the fuck does that move work?
I don't know. Oh, you meant the wrestling move. Well,
Yeah.
they went inside of the cave to explore, and they discovered that it had the rivers, the 5 great rivers, drawn on the ceiling. Because they discovered that these Bigfoot are using the rivers as travel routes to get around. The Qatar, the Ohio River, and you know all the other rivers I don't know yet.
Oh, come on, now they're just going after me.
Plus, there is one of the Bigfoot came out of this particular cave called the Mammoth Caves. I don't know that's where it, I don't know that's where it originates from, but who knows? But I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Anyway.
Oh shit!
I was just had a little bit of chocolate and just rinsing it out.
Because I can't get any good. Seriously.
Somehow he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. Wow, that was some reversal by Daniel.
Anyway, Bigfoot they're going after in Ashe County, Pennsylvania is called the Cherokee Devil. But in the Cherokee tongue, it's called the Sukaloo, the slant-eyed giant. And after this episode, well, according to the legend of the Sukaloo, that this Bigfoot had caused some problems for the Native Americans in the past, particularly the Cherokee tribes.
Oh, okay.
And whenever they go out to hunt, there wouldn't be any game because he'd gone and chased them off or killed them off. But I think chasing off sounds a bit more likely. And he married a Cherokee girl from the tribe. And I don't know if that's fact or fiction, but, you know, excuse me. If ever one day I find legitimate record of that, then if it's legitimate record from that time period, then it must be true.
Must be.
Yeah.
Oh, what? How the hell did Bray Wyatt kick out of that? How the fuck did he just kick out of that?
That was pure gibberish, David. I could not understand a word of that.
I didn't understand that either.
How the fuck did Bray Wyatt kick out of that?
Alright.
Anyway.
All it was
When-
that's all it sounded
You
like.
had to be watching, it would have made a lot more sense. I'm sure.
Anyway, David, during the first night investigation with Huckleberry, Buck, Jeff, and Trapper, during their investigation, walking through the forest, Buck went around, hooked around this side here on his own. But before he did that, he did say to Trapper, "I'm going to hook around this end to see if I can get a better view." And he did that. And excuse me, when he did, they went around, and that the path he took would have allowed them to meet back up again. However, when they got there, Buck wasn't there, and they went back around the path he took, and he wasn't there either, in case he was taking the mick by taking his time. And they couldn't find him anywhere. They called out, shouted out, they couldn't see him anywhere, so they had to look for any signs or tracks of his shoes or whatnot. They found a trail leading in this direction. And
It's mid-semi.
I'm trying to remember. Oh yes, I remember now. I was just going through, sorting the memories just to try and remember it in the right order. Alright, in fact they went up the track and found him in this red shed that was out in the woods. It looked overgrown slightly, and there Buck was, sitting in the shed. Without his rifle, of course, because he had dropped it, or he left it behind. I don't know. And they went over to him and like, "Buck, what's going on?" Buck, Buck. He said, "He told me not to move." So who told you not to move? He looked outside the door and pointed him. In indication, he was pointing. Sorry?
Creepy shit.
No. He was pointing directly at the Sukaloo, at the slant-eyed giant, the Cherokee Bigfoot. But the Bigfoot wasn't there, standing there, of course. He was, you know, well gone already. But that wasn't the end of it. They went on another hunt.
I know they're good stories, aren't they?
Yeah, they went on the final night hunt to see, you know, what they can do. But there was one other thing. During the second investigation, during the daytime, to see what's what they tried, what they could not see in the dark, they discovered Trapper, Jeff, and Huckleberry were making their way over to a spot where they were distracted by going looking for Buck, because the Bigfoot was hiding something, or something or other. And they got back there, and next minute, as Huck was coming up to this dirt mount, he fell over and down into a trench. It was a short one, so he didn't get any big injuries. He fell unconscious.
Oh, no.
The guys went over to him, and he woke up like sorry about that. And they pinned him down with all the body weight. And luckily, Jeff is a bit of a chunky guy, so he's a full-on sumo. Body slam! But not to hurt Huckleberry, of course, because he is old and we don't want to have a medical bill. Anyway,
What is this he's talking about, by the way?
Sorry?
Demon Hunters or some shit like that. Monster Hunters.
Demon Hunters.
Monster Hunters
Not
or some
exactly.
shit like that.
Well, they call them Mountain Monster.
Mountain
because
Monsters,
of
that's
its reputation. They only call them a Mountain Monster, these things, based on reputation and story. And if it's true, then it's a real Mountain Monster. But if it's not, then it's just someone's exaggeration. Because, you know, people panic, people get scared, and when they remember something that their parents and their grandparents told them about, excuse me, and they get worried that this thing might be actually real, and they're thinking, oh shit, it's coming for me, it's gonna kill me. And when they do get away, and when they can't really remember what it is they were scared of, they try the closest thing they could think of what it was. Because in the dark, your mind always plays tricks. All the time. You gotta have your wits about you, you gotta be aware of what you're doing and what's around you. It can be a nightmare, but you know. Anyway. After they managed to get Huckleberry in center, and Trapper had noticed something above him, and he went up around and he pulled back this bush, and he said, like, Jeff, Huck, come and look at this. He said, come and look at this. And both of them got up, and Huckleberry wasn't all there, you know, in his mind, in his face, he wasn't all there. He was a bit spaced out a bit of a sort. And when they got up there, Trapper showed them that it was a Native American totem pole. And it showed precisely what's going on in these woods, and according to Jeff, it wasn't good news at all. It was bad. All bad. And Trapper had suggested we gotta get rid of this, and you know, just so hopefully the bad stuff will go away or something like that. But Huckleberry had said that it doesn't matter no more. He's coming for you.
I
He's
love that
coming to
name,
kill you.
Huckleberry.
Yeah. Huck, for short, said that he's coming to kill you, Trapper. And Trapper later on said, I don't care if it's my time to go. I don't care if I'm gonna die. I'll die when I choose to die. I'll die with a fight if I have to. You know.
Welcome to Suplex City, motherfuckers.
David's getting into the zone.
Yeah. As they were driving on the road with Huckleberry in the back, when Jeff and Trapper at the front, they heard Trapper giggle. So, what's so funny? Said, I know who's gonna die tomorrow.
The hell's wrong with
that? I know. If he's saying that, it scared both Trapper and Jeff. It put the fear on their faces. Thinking that
sounds like a bastard.
Bitch. But when they got there to meet up with both Willie and Bill, excuse me, and
they found the right suplex.
and when they went over to talk to Huck after they left him in the van, after talking to both Willie and Bill, they came back over to the truck and they discovered Huck was missing. They asked the producer crew who was there if they saw him leave, and they said no, we didn't see him leave. It was like, what the hell? Is that, where's he gone? So they armed up with shotgun, rifle, whatever they got, and went after him to get him back.
Froggy, can you do me a favour?
Sure.
Can you look up the trophy Suplex City and tell me what the correct suplex is to use? I know it's Suplex 4 or Suplex 2, but what is that? Does that make sense? Is it down in X? Is it up in X? Do I have to be front grapple, back grapple?
Well, I'm currently looking in your trophy menu, so I'll...
Yeah, it's a hidden trophy.
And how is he supposed to see it?
Which wrestling game is it?
2K16. WWE.
2K16, okay, I
Yep.
see the difference now. There it is.
Yeah, it's a hidden trophy.
Okay. If it's a hidden trophy, then it can't... Oh, wait a minute.
Look online.
Phone.
Yeah, my phone's got no internet just now.
What's the name
Suplex
of the
City,
trophy again?
I believe.
Suplex City.
Yes.
Okay,
I believe
just
so.
a sec. Alright.
Trish is amazing.
WWE 2K6. It's a 2K.
Yeah, 2K.
Get rid of this stupid piece of shit. WWE 2K16 Suplex City. Okay. Okay. Go into trueachievements.com. Just a sec.
I gotta tell you,
Just a sec.
best shape I've ever seen him in. Look at that reversal. What strength.
All right.
If his back wasn't hurt before, it certainly is now. And it's gonna be hurting for a while.
This is here from Scrap Can.
Hey, what do you want for your last meal?
Alright. Start a one-on-one match and select Brock Lesnar, sorry, as your main character. And choose any opponent like San Antonio Morada. Will work for this. Perfect for this.
Nobody home there. Nobody home.
German suplex.
Looked like the house has been empty for months. Whoa,
4
a direct hit.
can only be performed from the rear when standing directly in front of your opponent. Flick the right analog stick, left or right,
It's gotta be hard to rebound from that one.
to make your opponent turn around.
He may be in the best
So
physical condition I've
the
ever seen
back
him in.
is facing you. Now push the left analog stick and the A button or the X button for PlayStation, and that's it for the German suplex bit.
Bad news for Roman Reigns. He's sending a message to the entire
But the left analog stick, you gotta
room here.
push it to the left and the X button
Oh, Brock
at the same time, presumably.
Alright, so left. Thank you.
Left analog stick, push to the left and X button,
He's taking
or
on
A
Can't be
button.
that
for
because
X.
that's not a German suplex.
from this.
Well, I've read it out as best I can.
Cool.
Today, too fast.
And then
Oh!
there is back suplex 2. Can only be performed from the rear. So both of these are rear performing techniques.
That's what I was
When
afraid
standing directly in front of your opponent, flick the right analog stick, left or right, to make your opponent turn around so their back is facing you. Now push up on the left analog stick and hold on the X button.
And hold on
Alternate.
X. Okay.
Yeah. Alternate German Shepherd Suplex 4 can be done while running from the rear, tapping the X button. You can also walk around your opponent while they are getting up from the ground to perform a German suplex or a back suplex, instead of flicking the right analog stick. There's also a YouTube video of it, but I don't think you'll be able to follow it because I'm looking at it and you're not.
Yep. Oh!
Oh, yeah! The German suplex! Yeah! What? I don't think I was doing German properly.
No, you weren't. You sounded Japanese.
No, not really. It's alright though, you're forgiven.
Anyway, coming back to it, Buck came out to help out, but the guys had already moved on ahead to find Huckleberry, and Buck went back to the red shed to see if Huck went there. But when he got there, he thought he saw a figure, a girl, in this shed, and he went up to it as quick as he could. He may be chunky, but he's a husky ninja, as the term would be. He got up there, and it was empty. And there was no sign of the girl leaving, but there was a sign that she was there, but there was no sign of her leaving because Buck came from the front of the shed, and there was no back door, and there was no window either. There was only one large window space and one door, and both of them were on the same wall side. So if she tried to get out, they would notice it right there on the spot. But when they got there, when they saw her, she disappeared, just like that.
There we go, that's a German suplex.
Buck was saying he was saying that, where's she gone? Huh? Oh, where's she go? Where's she gone? And he walked off, and Buck was sitting on this log, on this slope, and the guys found him there. Didn't know that he came out to try and search for Huck, and Huck was having some difficulty because the Sukalu that had also, according to the legend, can read your thoughts and also control your mind.
Ah, now the pieces are coming together.
Yeah. However, anyway, I'll get to the however bit later. When they all banded together, they heard Huck scream, and in the subtitles, it came up blood curdled. So, okay.
Yeah, we get the kind of scream.
Yeah.
No, let him do his dramatics. That's what makes story time so much fun with Froggy.
I won't
Story
scream
time with
because
Froggy.
I might be in trouble. Anyway. When they heard Huck scream, they ran to where the scream originated from, and there he was, next to the river with the totem pole. Excuse me. and he was completely butt-ass naked.
Give me my trophy! Give me my
He was
trophy!
naked, completely, no socks, no pants, nothing.
A G-string?
But Frank, sorry?
A G-string?
No, he was completely naked. Balls, the whole thing.
Balls. Balls.
The balls! The balls!
Balls. Those balls.
Shut up.
Lesnar.
I mean, he was holding his totem pole up.
His work here is about done. You're right.
But
Lesnar is a beast.
the guys were concerned that that totem pole was deep in the ground. And I don't think a guy like Huck, at his current age, would be able to haul that thing out. So, anyway, they crept up closely towards him, about 6 feet away, or 7, give or take. Both Bill and Buck charged him and knocked him into the river, and themselves along with him. It was covered in mud, so his genitalia was all covered up. So you know.
Ooh, convenient.
But he did have mud all over everywhere else. So I don't know what else he's been doing while he was gone.
Enjoying a nice
And they pushed him in the river, but they got themselves in the river along with him. And they managed to get him up and said, "Are you Huckleberry?" And his response was, "I'm a wet Huckleberry." And then they say, "Yeah, he's back to his old self."
It took us a little bit of a beat down.
Well, if someone replies like that, means they're back to normal. They're their own selves again. But in episode 8 to this season, Huckleberry and Buck, they weren't feeling right. They haven't been feeling right ever since that night, or the first night investigation, for that matter. They went to talk to an expert who had more knowledge about this Bigfoot than anyone else. He spoke about it,
Was a reference
and
it's alright.
And he said to the guys that out 8 people out of 12 are the names he gave, but the last names were beat out, so you know, so they don't get their names revealed and all that stuff. 8 people out of 12 people that have seen this Bigfoot and disappeared off the face of the map.
The face of the map? Oh dear.
Basically, in that term, if a city was wiped off the map, that in that term means just gone.
That'd be a big task for you.
But basically, these 8 people disappeared, and they were never seen nor heard of ever again. However, when they came back to the shed to see if there was any more answers to questions and so on, this dude popped out of nowhere, and they asked who he was, what he was doing, you know. He wouldn't answer the important questions. He did grab Huck and go,
like a madman.
Was he really hairy?
Yeah. A little bit, just a little bit, but he wasn't super hairy.
Just keep going. Repeat.
He was. They asked him what he was doing, and he said hiking. And obviously, Huckleberry thinks that this dude here must have been one of the 8 people who went missing. But the other thing that the expert had told him, that the only way that you'll be able to catch this Bigfoot, to force it to manifest into a physical form, you have to be alone. In other words, you and you alone must be bait. There's no exceptions, sadly. And Buck was alone when he went around that path to get an overhead view. He was alone, and the Cherokee Devil marked him in a way. But Huckleberry wasn't alone. He had Jeff and Trapper with him, and he was touched by the Cherokee Devil. Just a bit, but it was enough to screw with him a bit. And later on, well, Trapper wasn't pleased with the idea of using Buck as bait. He sees Ames as his family, every member as family, even the camera crew as family. He would never dare use them as living bait.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Would you dare use a person as live bait to a grizzly bear?
I bet
No
David
way.
Yes.
Knew it.
I would do that. However, I'll have a live skunk with me. For 2 reasons. 1, for company, and 2, to tell that grizzly bear to fuck off, along with skunk spray in his face. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But mind you, the only one bad thing that'll come out of that is me being sprayed as well. So, it'll be nasty.
Skunky.
So, yes, skunks stink. Well, the spray stinks above everything. It's worse, horrible. I don't want to even imagine the potency of it. Mind you, thankfully, I would never, ever, ever have the chance of the encounter.
I'm going to send you a
Unless
skunk
I'm dumb
Funko.
enough to do it.
How do I always... That move always kills the enemies. How powerful is it? Holy shit.
Like, it's just going to show up in your mail one day and you're going to be like, ah, what the fuck? Ah!
Anyway, Dave, like I said, the only way to have that Bigfoot come at you in the open is you gotta be alone.
Oh, how about if there's another, like, animal out there? Like, say, a spider.
This fucking bitch. Oh, this enemy!
Chill out, Matt. Chill. Don't let it make you rage quit.
What? Froggy, what would happen
That's
then
a
if there's like a
monolith,
spider or a bird flying about?
No, a Bigfoot will only come out for human. That,
Yeah.
to my knowledge, and he will come out to hunt for food, wise or whatever. Mind you, I don't know what I do know what foods Bigfoot eat, like nuts, berries, shrooms,
Little
or
children.
mushrooms.
No one's gonna know what food Bigfoot eats. I mean, come on.
Little
They
children.
eat
He's a
deer.
mythical creature, so we don't even know what if he exists yet.
Well, they eat deer, and there's been plenty of sign of that. Plus, they eat
Yes,
the
but we need,
berries,
we need, physical proof that
ginseng,
he's there,
yellow
so-
root,
Until then,
you know,
we won't know what
there's
to
a
do.
lot of food out in the in nature over in the counties of West Virginia as well as everywhere else.
West Virginia.
Anyway, when Buck insisted to be bait, Trapper was pissed off. He told him, "It's an end of discussion. I'm not fucking having you go out there on your own. Fuck that. Fuck that to hell." You know, he was a bit upset.
Just a bit.
Yeah, quite a lot. Mind you, it just pissed him off even more when he learned that Huck and Buck went to that shed by themselves the next following night to try and find some more clues to get closer to this mystery. And while they were at that shed, they heard a word spoken to them in native Cherokee.
Get the fuck out of here! Not you, Smokey, I was only joking.
Poor Smokey.
Smokey was like, what?
Oh, bless him.
And then he actually left.
David, you'll have to love him to apologise to him.
David, that's so mean.
I did say I'm Smokey.
Go on. Yeah, but
I
go on,
did
go
say sorry.
But he
I
don't
did
know
say
that.
sorry.
No, go say sorry properly.
You know I'm sorry,
gotta
Smokey.
love
Don't.
him.
Yeah, Smokey.
No,
you gotta love him.
David, you have to go and apologise.
You gotta
to him.
love him and kiss him and smother him.
He
Okay, don't
knows.
smother him, Jesus.
Anyway, before I forget anything else, ooh, scratch. There we go. Buck heard this word spoken, but Huck only could hear a whisper and wasn't clear to him.
It was like a
And,
whisper in the wind.
So like that, but he said he heard it, but it was a whisper to him. But to Buck, it was a little bit more clear. But on the camera, it was just faint, just there. You could hear specific parts of the pronunciations in this word. You just about hear them. Almost not there, but you just about hear it. And the Cherokee word that was spoken to them both was Tuskina. It's the Cherokee word for devil.
It's also the devil word. It's also the devil word for white man.
Ha ha ha.
Very funny.
Whatever,
Anyway, when they met up with both Trapper and Jeff,
Crap,
and when
I.
they told them what they did, they weren't too happy at the idea.
Oh my god, Virgil's devil mode is amazing.
Anyhow. That's better.
Right.
When
Yeah,
they
just had a bong.
on the final night hunt, they planned it to build Trapper asked both Willie and Bill to build a box for Buck, so he would be.
Matthew, calm the fuck down, man.
Matthew, you're going insane.
Remember, this is a no disqualification match. Which means anything.
Is it because I say anyway too much?
When it's outside, you can feel it in the first few rows.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I'm just imagining you telling this story in the middle of hitting a bong in the highest.
What? What?
He's been his usual ridiculous self.
Me telling this story in what voice? High pitched voice?
What David said, I'm just imagining you like, mid, like, you're telling a story and then, like, you're just hitting a bong while
Oh, hitting the
while
bong.
you're doing it, yeah, like, you're super high, but you're telling the story.
Fuck you.
Oh, it'd be so funny just imagining you. I could just imagine you, like, super stoned.
I have not been stoned ever, and I never will.
If you've seen, hey, if you've seen the real Bigfoot, then you have been stoned.
Yeah, because I'll have a huge large bruise on my head.
Talking about his somersault plancha, diving high knee from the top rope, standing shooting
If
star
you've seen a
press.
Bigfoot, you won't be stoned. You will be scared and pissed.
I don't drink.
Not pissed as in drunk pissed,
Oh,
I
okay,
mean
Jesus.
wet your pants.
I assure you, you cannot miss a moment of Raw. You never know what'll happen next.
I almost said anyway. Again. Don't know why.
Don't know why. Sorry. Don't know why.
Anyway. Resuming back to where I was.
How much damage did that do? A lot.
Hang on a sec.
You know, we could go on and on listing all of Seth Rollins' astonishing moves. And let's remember, Rollins tags opponent with an insecurity
Okay.
that'll knock your head right off your body.
There's no coming back from that. Oh, watch out.
Using this thing is, like, really hard.
I want to set fire to the table. Why won't you let me set fire to the table?
I remember now. Buck wanted to ask one of the camera crew to send him up with a camera to, you know, help him out with a small handheld one. Buck decided to plan in secret that he will act as bait, and the rest of his teammates don't know about it. And during the dead of night, while they were camping out, and Jeff did some research and brought a mask to help ward off the spirits, the evil ones. And this mask was called a booger mask, like Boogeyman and all that. Placed the mask at the head of their camp, and he said it will ward off evil spirits, because this mask was designed to be like the Cherokee Devil. Close enough to it, but you know, more or less. Anyhow, when the guys woke up after Huck gave them told them what was wrong, and Buck was gone, and they were worried that the Cherokee Devil took control of his mind again, and if they failed to find him,
It's just
then
never ending, is it? It's like they're going through hell all the time, and then it just never lets up. Jesus Christ.
shut up and let me finish.
I'm just saying.
I know. Mind you, they did find him in the end, but whatever. When they discovered that he was missing, they tried to find him, and there Huck was on the camera he was given, and saying that I had no choice. It was either that or I go on in this world and never be free of it. And he was on his own, no gun in hand, just the camera, presumably. And when he got to the shed and trying to ponder what was he trying to do next, and then he heard that same voice, but with a different Cherokee word was spoken to him. And this time, this next word was Nod Hanaste. In the Cherokee tongue, that means leave. He didn't understand the significance of it at the time, but after doing some research, on his phone, he realized that he managed to come up with a plan. and he left his phone underneath the booger mask that he had spare with him at the time, and he plunged his hunting knife in the drawing of the Sukaloo on the wall. And the trap that both Willie and Bill had built at the site where they chose was a bridge trapdoor trap. Basically, as you go along the bridge, you fall through this section, and the door will come slamming down and bolting you in shut, and you won't be able to get out. Easy, simple to use, but dangerous all the same. Excuse me. And Buck went to that bridge and got on the bridge and just sat there and waited. And the guys were a bit behind him, about an hour or two, and when they found the phone, they realized what he was going to do, so they bolted for the bridge as quick as they could. But this was a huge time gap between from here to there, and Buck had heard rustling on the leaves and heard footsteps on the bridge. And he pointed the camera directly where those footsteps were. But the camera didn't have excellent, did have a excellent quality and good range, but it wasn't far enough. And next minute, the Bigfoot got off the bridge. He came around to the side and pushed the door down. Because the only way the trap would work is the door is to be up, not down. And when this happened, Buck was like, oh, shit. Oh, the trap is down, I don't know what to do. He's like, get off me. And I thought...
And they all died at the end.
No. I thought, that's it. Bigfoot's got him. He won't let him go. But then next minute he shouted "Not a nasty," and a couple of times or so, and
the thing is, how do they actually do this show? I'm wondering. Like, genuinely.
I don't know.
Like, obviously they can't simulate Bigfoot, so
no,
how do they
not.
make it look like something's actually grabbing them? Like, do they put them? Like, I don't know. Whatever. Best not to ruin the magic.
But Bigfoot did try to grab for Buck once, and the cameraman was in full view of it. But you can only see its hand.
A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating.
And a bit of the wrist. And a bit of the wrist as well, but you know. The moment that Buck shouted not a nasty, well, not a nasty, whatever, and the Bigfoot let him go and left.
Did you hear that? I'm just glad I didn't feel it.
Apparently they discovered, since the Cherokee been living with this Bigfoot side by side, they've found a way how to control him, but only to a certain degree. It wouldn't be like commanding a dog to do whatever you want, but you know, it was something close to it. So after that, both Buck and Huckleberry had recovered from their ordeal, and they have been okay ever since. But mind you, the one thing that's been concerning them the most is Trapper, because he had an operation this year. because Trapper nearly died on the operating table because he had to be rushed to hospital. And he said, I had a blood clot all up this leg here, and basically he had a bit of a nasty turn and was taken straight to hospital sometime during March, I think. They weren't able to do any episodes of Mountain Monsters until he was fully recovered. So, you know. But Trapper called his friends up to come and see him up on his property, his home, while he was in recovery. He was on the mend, and he still is. He's gone from bedridden, wheelchair-ridden, walking frame, walking stick, and he's showing signs of making a full recovery, so he's doing quite well, last I looked. So, you know, he's been doing quite well for in his late 60s. Mind you, he's nearly 70 by now. He's 69 this year.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here.
Oh!
Mind you,
I should stop trying to end this guy's career.
And he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count. Well, that's just not enough to get the job done. Oh, there is no
I'm more interested what's going to happen in the next season, because that this other team out there killed a Bigfoot that the guys were trying to trap and treat it for injury, because during one of the witnesses is average days, you know, like relaxation, hunting and all that. This Bigfoot got shot at, and he was hit, and blood was all over the place, and that shot went right through him. They found the stick that he was using to dig it out, and there was clay all over the place, and this Bigfoot was called the Stonish Giant. The reason for this name, because when Native Americans shoot their arrows at it, the arrows would just not go in, they wouldn't go through because of the clay. So it was like nature's armor in the sense. But when the guys were pushing this Bigfoot down to their trap, which was a giant double snare trap, which two large snares, one to the right, one to the left, and the moment they trip it, ping, instantly caught and all that stuff. And hopefully they would tranquilize this Bigfoot and see to it to give him some medical help, because, you know, they don't want him dead, they just want to, you know, pardon me, at least have some proof of its existence. But this other team who had been trailing the Ames team ever since season 3.
3?
Yeah, chocolate getting a little bit, you know.
What?
That's better. Anyway, when they got to a point where the trap was about roughly 150 yards away or so, when they got to a certain bit, the Ames team heard 2 gunshots. They heard one, and they were like, whoa, 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 what the hell is that? And then they heard another one. And it's like, whoa, what the hell was that? And then they crept up slowly, and there it was. These 4 men shot and drag in a large baseball tarmac, large sheet cover.
Sorry to interrupt.
Dragging.
I'm going now.
Oh, okay.
Bye,
Good night,
Matthew.
guys. I'll see you
Good night.
tomorrow, hopefully. So, night.
Night. They will. As I was saying, dragging the Bigfoot body over to the trailer so they would cart it away.
Okay.
And those 4 had killed the Stonish Giant, and when Trapper was at home recovering in that ever since the 1st of April, he did a sweep of his house to see if there was any bugs, and it was clean. No bugs, no tapped wires and all that. But when he did his truck, there was a bug.
I remember you telling me that.
It was a... Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. But later on season 4, episode 12 and 13, I think, or was it 14 and 13, or whichever. They had a name after the team's efforts to retrieve the clues to see what they could find, and they discovered that this team was called Sequad. But during this search for these cards, after being revealed, because earlier when they left them a message saying, "Are you ready to dance with the devil again?" And they had a photograph of the red shed where Buck was found last time they were in Ashe County, Pennsylvania. And the whole team swore on their own lives they would never ever return to that place ever again.
Sounds like fun.
Because, well, they didn't like the idea of being to do things they don't want to do, and they remain conscious of it, but they're forced to do it anyway. So, you know. Excuse me. So, you know, no one likes being forced to do something they don't want to do against their will.
No.
You know what I mean?
And here is Sean Cara in off the tag. Many first
Anyhow,
the hard dungeon during his days in NXT as a member of the Ascension with his partner Connor. They held the
when
championship for an unbelievable 344 days.
when they got to this shed, they found dossier files of each file had a person's name on it, first name and last name. Each of those names were the names of the Ames team. John Trapper Tice, Jacob Lowe, you know, all of the Ames team's real names. And they're wondering how the hell did this lot manage to get a hold of this information. Even though their names are... Sorry?
They're on TV.
I know. But they don't tag the person's real name to that person. Because Huckleberry's name isn't really Huckleberry. it's a different name altogether. But I don't know which one it is. But for Trapper, I know his name is John because it has it on Facebook. So that's the obvious one. But the others, I don't know. Apart from Jeff, who his real name is, you know, just Jeff. You know, it's easy. Anyhow, they searched all the files where they were lined up along the wall, and they were concerned on how the hell these guys managed to get these files. But to make it more, troubling, two of the files were from Huckleberry and Wild Bill, and both of them served in the military, and well, Huckleberry served in the military and Bill served in the Marine Corps, and everyone knows military records are instantly sealed and kept under strict lock and key, you know, classified info.
Yeah.
And everyone is strictly forbidden from looking at it or knowing about it unless they have proper authority and, you know, going through the proper channel to access this information and to, you know, get the green light for it, the okay. But these guys, obviously, they found a way how to take it, or in other words, steal it. So, you know. But on top of that,
you got it,
while
viewer.
they were... Sorry?
Oh no, a viewer's just asked for a match.
Oh, right. On top of that, while they were searching at this workshop where Buck saw the wild man Bigfoot during Season 3 to search for more cards and whatnot, 4 vehicles parked outside. Well, 5 of them technically. No, wait a minute. No, 4. Sorry, 4. Because they used Buck's truck to lure Sequad in and take photos of him, because this box was lined up with cameras, so, you know. Shit. Anyway, they've discovered that all the vehicles outside were each of the team members' own vehicles, all away from their personal homes.
That's weird.
Over in West Virginia. Yeah. The only way to get those vehicles out there was to steal them.
Wrong button, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. So, you know, God knows how the vehicles managed to get stolen in the first place, but, you know, it's not hard to pick a lock on the car and hotwire it.
Nope.
But mind you, after they got back to Trappers and reviewed everything, after they decided that they're going to do a 2-pronged attack. One, to continue hunting Bigfoot and prove they exist in the Appalachian Mountains, and the other, to deal with Sequad. But Huckleberry noticed that all the cards they had collected, he noticed that each of them had served an additional purpose because not only they spelt out shot by Sequad, after rearranging them, they spelled out Squatch body. And each of the cards had numbers on them. Oh yeah, did I already tell you this?
No. I just pushed the wrong button again.
Oh, okay. And he said that the first letter with that number 1, for long distance call, and then 3 of them for code, and the rest for the for the number that belongs to him. They called it by they used the phone that Sequad left in Buck's truck, and and when they called this number up to talk to him to see what they're about and that, and with a disguised voice, like a sort of voice, to disguise their voices so they wouldn't be identified, it said,
"Hello, Trapper. We've been wanting to meet you. Are you ready to make a deal?"
John Cena
and that was the end of it. That was the end of the program. But mind you, it was the last episode in the season. Till next time.
Why should he?
So
I will
I'm
after
curious
this match. Give
what
me a
they're going
chance.
to do. So I'm curious what they're going to do next.
Indeed.
And Blood and Wine is finally installed. Yippee! Finally.
The Rock.
It's currently 22:43, or in other words, 43 minutes to 11. I'm going to let the dogs out again because they just stood outside and did nothing, so I'm just going to make sure they do something, and back in a minute.
No worries.
Things are about to get interesting. Oh yeah! This will surely be a true mano-a-mano test. It's amazing. For more than 50 years, men and women have entered this ring all in the name of greatness to see who is truly the best. I think when it's all said and done, we'll be talking about this match for a long time.
Oh!
Well, we're on the move here.
Nice reversal by Michaels.
Yeah, how many times have we seen that from HBK over the years? He's in big trouble.
I think we got a moment here. And for Shawn Michaels, what can you tell us?
Oh, Dolph Ziggler's cocky. He's arrogant and brash. And he loves showing the world what he can do in that ring. Ziggler looks to steal the show each and every time he's out there. And he prides himself on being the show-off.
Definitely looking good so far. Hasn't taken too much punishment up to this point.
Back in the ring now.
Yeah, let's just see how long they can keep it in the ring.
If you haven't done it yet, check out WWE.com. You'll find updates and vlogs from all your favorite superstars.
Yeah, and don't forget to check us out on Twitter. It's @Jerry Lawler and @Michael Cole. Right? Oh, with the table.
And here comes the Heartbreak Kid. Trust me, I know what this feels like. HBK is considered by many as the greatest performer our business has ever known.
You know, Cole, Shawn Michaels hits the jackpot with a huge move.
Poor Dolph Ziggler isn't enjoying this one little bit, folks. Oh, man, that's gotta hurt.
I want to super kick him through the table.
Oh, that headlock's on tight.
That's a textbook maneuver.
And that's patented Michael Cole. Oh, no. Wait a minute, Cole. What's he going to do here?
Nicely done.
All right, Cole. I'm going to hit you right now. No, not like that. Calm down. But like this. I'm going to hit you with a little Dolph Ziggler history. April 8th, 2013. The show-off cashes in his Money in the Bank contract against Alberto Del Rio and becomes the new World Heavyweight Champion. And it's Dolph Ziggler with the reversal. Yep, there's the reversal by Shawn Michaels.
Michaels could feel the momentum swinging his way.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Right, I'm back.
Oh! And I just got hit by a table.
We can easily see more
Oh
of this.
dear.
The show-off can quicken the pace when he wants, so look out. Who knows what kind of hashtag.
Right, I'm going to start up The Witcher.
By Dolph Ziggler. You know, Michael, being at the right place at the right time is important in all parts of life.
Let's see how things go.
TNA champ versus WWE champ.
Let me get through this match, god damn it.
Cash in the contract he earned to become the World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, looking to make a statement.
Zigzag. He got him. Dolph got him.
Whoa,
Oh!
Some attack like that, it lets you know they're pulling out all the stops.
Not every move is designed to get the fans off their feet.
They're all outside except Rex.
He's in full-on attack mode now. I'm not sure I can watch this.
One of the things many fans do not know about Dolph Ziggler was that he was a decorated amateur wrestler in high school and college. Ziggler was a multiple-time NCAA conference champion and went to the NCAA
Press the
tournament
button.
each of his 4 years. Even then, a show-off, I'm sure.
Come on, block for fuck's sake, block!
Remember Thursday, Raw Thursday? How many times do we need to say Thursday in one title? In any event, thanks for tuning in on this Thursday evening. That'll leave your head throbbing for quite some time.
Well, we're on the move here.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that's the second time I've missed him with that fucking table. What is going on?
Ziggler's success as an amateur wrestler, and up until recently, I had no idea that Dolph is 4th all-time at his alma mater, Kent State, with 121 career victories. I mean, Ziggler's been a winner at every level of athletic competition. Michaels is putting on a main event performance.
Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight.
Oh, man, from the high red district.
Oh!
Man, he's got to feel great.
Hi.
Hello!
I can't believe
Alright,
what we just
so
saw.
let's see, what suggestions have we had, and what would you like to see?
High-impact sports entertainment. Check out what happened during this match.
I'm literally just away to see what the suggestions have been and what is going to come through. So we have the TNA champion. We have John Cena versus Jack Swagger. Past versus present. I don't like John Cena and I don't like Jack Swagger. Let's see what the computer suggestion is.
Join the club, Chai Bai.
What club's that? What's Chabai? Ugh. Need some better suggestions than this. Let's see. How about...
I did Roman and Dean.
How about a nice one-on-one match? Bear with me. Nah, fuck one-on-one. Falls Count Anywhere match between
Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose.
I've already done a Roman Reigns match. How about
Sheamus and Even mixed tag match. Manning versus Kane. Mankind versus Kane.
that match is getting saved for, let me show you my calendar. Because that match will come. But if you look at the calendar, we've got the Hall of Fame scenario where we have
Mankind versus Dean Ambrose.
any Mankind will be done on the Friday evening little saga strip. Any of the Hall of Fame ones you see there. Any of the old school wrestlers will be there. Falls Count Anywhere between oh, the wrestlers are so crap nowadays. Jimmy. Nah, I can't. Yeah, Jimmy. And Connor.
Wyatt versus Bo Dallas.
Uso! I like the Usos.
Right, Dave, about to start new.
Jimmy versus Jey Uso.
That match will be saved for the Fallout.
Okay.
Cool. Sorry, I'm speaking to people online. You've got to think about the storyline and how things are going to progress. You just can't have random matches. These two are already in a rivalry.
Wyatt and Bo versus Jimmy and Jay.
Well, I've already started a match, so tough shit. Deal with this match. And then once I've done this match, I might take some more suggestions.
Back in a sec.
If they're any good.
Won't be long.
No worries, man.
Swings like that, but keep doing it. The freeze may give him a cold.
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here. Ooh.
Why can't he dive out the ring?
Of course, that lack of respect the King was talking about has resulted in the
It's
Ascension
poor.
taking some pretty hard verbal shots. The likes
Hulk
of the Road
Hogan versus John Cena.
Hulk Hogan's not in this one.
The NWO and the New Age Outlaws on Raw. That wasn't a pretty sight.
And you don't listen. Stone Cold is old school.
Man, that was impressive. That could be it.
How about Batista versus Randy Orton?
Jimmy Usos back on track and taking care of business in there. It seems like Jimmy can go from picking his shoulder up to break a pinfall attempt to picking up a ton of steam in no time. Going for the big one.
Downloaded.
No.
Kane versus John Cena.
Okay, I'll do Kane versus John Cena next. Now stop suggesting things. God damn.
This guy's just too strong.
Of course, prior to terrorizing tag teams in the main roster, Connor and his partner Victor dominated the tag team scene in NXT.
That is no exaggeration, Michael. The Ascension held the NXT tag team titles for nearly 1 full year. And to be honest, I was absolutely shocked when they lost the gold to the Lucha Dragons.
Look out!
Oh my, Connor.
Now momentum is in the corner of Connor. Somebody's going to get hurt in this match. Here's the
plenty of fight left.
You're right. This guy's still near 100%. Look at the resilience of Jimmy Uso.
Looking to attack from high.
Oh, they're taking a risk here.
That's how you win matches. I think I was as shocked as you were, John, when Connor and Victor lost the NXT tag team titles. But it didn't seem to slow them down. In fact, almost immediately afterward, they showed up on and into the cover. When this guy's out, get a kick out.
The kick out's all that's saving. This match goes on. Connor refuses to go away.
Kane versus Terminator.
That will be saved for the, what do you call it?
The excitement in the air is palpable for this
My Hall of Fame thing.
Yeah, and that's because they know these competitors have free reign to do whatever they need to pick up the win.
I put Terminator in the Hall of Fame group.
We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to... Now that's how you make a statement.
And not only did Connor and Victor beat the Miz and Mizdow, as you mentioned earlier, Cole, but they also beat the New Age Outlaws. Now that's one of the greatest tag teams of all time. Oh, man, that's got to hurt.
Jimmy. Perhaps Jimmy Uso has this match won now, people.
He's looking to create some separation here. Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there.
Kane vs Seth Rollins after Kane vs John Cena.
Great match here, but if you missed any of the matches from this week, go to WWE.com to catch up on all the action.
I go to WWE.com. Look out below.
Oh, what the fuck?
Part of me thinks the Ascension's Fall of Man finisher has to be illegal. After all, it's a 2-on-1 attack.
Some very opportunistic offense here.
And Connor reverses it.
Everyone knows Jimmy's a phenomenal athlete, but executing so many high-impact moves, even on the ground, can take a lot out of you.
Jimmy Uso showing some expert prowess here.
Wow, he's still down after that.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe. Back to your thought on the Fall of Man. As long as Victor's out of the ring by the count of 5, the move's legal. There's really not much the referee can do about it.
Yeah, but when you have two guys like Connor and Victor coming at you at the same time, come on, there's nothing fair about that. And now, Jimmy Uso could have this match in the bag.
Now that's a finishing move. This thing might be all over.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to call from the top.
Jimmy Uso delivers the pain in an astonishing fashion, folks. Ouch. Makes the cover.
1, 2, 3.
He did it. What a huge win.
We may be looking at the match of the year. That match was incredible. Oh, there were some unbelievable highlights. Watch this.
Here's your winner, representing the Usos, Jimmy Uso.
Okay. Let's see what have been some of the suggestions. Kane versus John Cena seems to be a favourite. Or at least something with Kane in it. However, we have some NXT matches up next, people. And these two are rivalries, so I sort of have to do them. So these are rivalries which have to be done, I'm afraid. This is the open one. Actually, fuck that. I don't care. I really don't care about NXT. They can all go and suck my dick. In fact.
Wyatt Family Fiddle 4-way elimination.
Well, we're way do Kane first. Triple threat match. Can change that one. So, Kane versus who? Can't be an old school character, has to be somebody reasonably new. I'm thinking Kane versus... Where the heck's Corporate Kane? There we are. I'm thinking Kane versus...
John Cena.
John Cena sucks. Okay. I could be doing with beating up John Cena's ass.
Bray versus Luke versus Eric versus Rollins.
What a night, ladies and gentlemen, that we have in store for you tonight. I'm Michael Cole, alongside the Hall of Famer, Jerry the King Lawler.
And you know, Michael, I've been looking forward to this night for a very long time. Let's get it on. This one should be amazing, Michael.
Barely any damage has
Cena
been inflicted so
Rocks
far,
has
but
the
this one's
man.
not over yet.
The Rock is the man.
Opponent's head should be when he's in the ring with John Cena. If the opportunity comes up, you have got to put him away. Don't be caught off guard for 1 second. You're not going to get many chances to finish Cena off. And if you don't take the ones you get, you're going to regret it.
Kick his butt, Cena.
Fuck you, bitch.
I got the Kane and John Cena for my birthday.
What are you, 12?
The big red monster gets out of the way of that one.
You know, he can really move that big frame quickly. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Adding insult to potential injury there. And Kane manages to reverse out of that one. You know, King, you make a good point, so I'll ask you this about that famous durability and resilience of John Cena. What is it that allows him to stay in matches even when it looks like he's on the verge of being dominated?
Rock does not suck. Rock's a man.
From the dead so many times.
Oh, you're right. John Cena is just the ultimate competitor, Michael. He refuses to give in to anyone, no matter what state he's in. And Cena's only gotten tougher over the course of his career. That's what makes it even more astounding. He's as strong now as he's ever been.
Figures, and I can say
here. Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Cole, that looked like the house has been empty for months.
Oh, that's quite funny. I need to turn that on permanently.
If you thought Monday Night Raw was exciting last night, just wait until you see what we have scheduled for tonight.
Rock versus Miz versus Jericho versus King.
Well, when you look at the illustrious career of John Cena during 2002,
yay. The Rock versus Jericho could happen. We'd have to wait for that Hall of Famer night. Fuck. How has he got that already? Yeah, Froggy.
Anyway, Dave, I'll have to remain quiet. Well, talk quietly, like, because my niece is currently sleeping, and I don't want to wake her up.
Here we go.
Fair enough.
Let's go, Cena.
I've just started Witcher 3, and I chose to play it with both expansions on.
Cool.
I've forgotten how painful that
No
one bit
Riot
felt.
family in Fatal 4-Way.
Do you remember the cutscene from the beginning of the Witcher game?
Yes.
That big dude with a big large sword chopping that poor horse's head off.
Yep.
Nasty, you see?
These guys are giving it their all here tonight, not just to entertain the fans, but to ultimately
just as gross and disgusting when this raven dove right into that man's eye and popped out of the other side of his head. Gross.
You know,
See?
he can really move that big frame quickly.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
Cole, more recently for John Cena,
Yes.
his reach extends beyond the accomplishments in the ring. We can't forget about that top 15.
Oh man, the claw hold.
Oh, that really hurts. Kane is really taking control. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast.
We're watching someone toying with their opponent. I don't know if the manhandling is
go,
going to end
Cena.
anytime soon, but this is almost
Let's go,
inhumane.
Cena. Cena sucks.
John Cena's going up.
You suck.
Again, these superstars are bound to absolutely no rules here in this display. Oh, and did you hear the impact? Okay, King, we have two faces of their generations, two icons in their prime. John Cena and The Rock, both who have a history of respect and hard-fought matches against each other.
You
that has
suck
formed one of the
my
most
dick.
notable rivalries in
You can
WWE.
suck my erect nipple.
Say that again, Cole. These two men met at WrestleMania 28 in one of the most memorable matches of all time. No one ever thought that they'd see John Cena versus The Rock. It was unbelievable. I think it'd have to be
You don't have one.
I do.
John Cena makes the cover. And he escapes with a kick out.
It's right there. See, that's my erect nipple.
And Kane manages to reverse out of that one. Oh, watch out. After a shot like that, you're going to be
Fuck, I just crushed the table underneath me.
Heck, you'll probably be seeing funny. You know,
I'll have to get used to this game again because it's been a while since I last played it.
You think about this rivalry, it doesn't stop with John Cena and The Rock's careers in the WWE.
Tutorials and all that.
Come on,
Stars work in the
Cena.
movie industry as well, and have made quite a name for themselves right there.
Oh, and he missed that one.
Aaron, I am too. One, how old are you?
26.
Cena looking for something big.
Hi.
You know, David,
Hi.
last time I
26.
completed this game, I tried to play both
Yes.
relationships,
Uh-huh.
but all I got
Hey,
was tied
John.
to the bed and left there.
That's not so good.
Yeah, they try to teach Geralt of Rivia a lesson.
Hey,
They
Aaron.
can't have both women.
Get him, Cena.
When you watch these two guys, one thing that is certain is that very seldom have we witnessed a rivalry of this stature, which will live as long as these two men meet in the ring. Every time they meet, there's fireworks. This match.
Oh my God, what a choke slam.
I'm good. How are you?
Everyone in China off their feet. He's got him hooked.
But mind you, there was one thing I still don't understand. The whole
Cena
stuffed
sucks.
unicorn thing.
We're not meant to understand the whole unicorn thing though.
I like it when things get
I know.
down and dirty in there. We know what's coming here.
Get to this fucking table.
Slam. Kane hits it
He
again.
doing six. Emoji clapping hand sign with light skin tone. Emoji clapping hand sign with light skin tone. Emoji
What wouldn't I
clapping
give
hand
to have a girl
sign
that's smoking
with
hot?
light skin tone. Emoji clapping hand sign
But that's just me
with
thinking out
light
loud again.
skin tone. Emoji clapping hand
You know what I mean?
sign
Yep.
with light skin tone.
Sometimes I want to live in the time when, you know, action matters the most rather than just words.
Cena
But words
versus
matter as well.
Lee versus Chai Bai.
You know,
I do indeed.
Lol,
unfortunately,
just kidding.
words
I
for
hate
action
Roman
is
Reigns.
harder to do because
Go
you've got so many
ahead,
things
I
in
am
play.
not 2-1, I am 3-0.
Not as easy as it seems.
He's your champion hero.
It's almost too hard to pick the highlights. Incredible move by John Cena.
Will it? And it's up. He got the shoulder up.
You know, it's hard to believe, but it looks like he's
But
still
mind
has
you,
some
the
gas
one
left in his
downfall
tank.
for being a Witcher, that when they obtain everything they have to become full-fledged Witchers, they lose their ability to reproduce along the way.
I know. They can no longer fight.
Technically they
Chai Bai
can,
versus me
It's
and
just
Cena
their
in
testicles are on,
handicapped match.
you know,
No
on strike.
Roman is
Isn't that way of putting it?
Cole, it's so important not to lose your cool in a match like this, not to lose your focus. You make a mistake, and I guarantee you, your opponent is going to capitalize on it. Anytime we have John
and
Cena in the ring,
Roman
Michael,
as our
I can't help but
manager.
think of the most memorable matches he's
No
given us over the
one
years.
likes
Some of the
Cena.
biggest events WWE has ever staged. I mean, maybe
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Edge and Unforgiven. It's
Still won't put him to the table.
And he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done. Just when you thought it was over. Wow. Oh. Whoa, get out of the way. Oh, wow. Good Lord, he's just hell bent on
Roman
maiming
and
his opponent.
Senax Chai Bai.
Thinking to avoid that.
No, David, I would give almost anything to have our planet restored back to when its land was pure.
You see, this is the thing. We only care about keeping the planet the way it is just because it's a good situation for us just now.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it's not the same. It's not said the same for all the other places, like the rainforests. They've been chopped back far too much. Too much. Past the point it was ridiculous in the beginning. It was like a few times, you're chopping back too much, you're chopping back too much, and yet they're like, oh, it'll be okay, we'll just replant them and they'll come back. But how the fuck is that going to happen when you keep chopping them back? You know, it's just because one area that had 6 different species of baboon, 5 of those species are now gone, never to come back.
A baboon.
Sad.
I am in NXT well training.
Did you hear the impact? He's
Cool.
all the stops tonight. This is what makes him so
You
dangerous.
can't see me.
There, finally, see the fucking table.
Hey, this may very well be it. 2. What a win. Man, he's got to feel great. That match was incredible. Let's take a look back at what exactly happened during this one. Let's see what happened. That match was incredible.
Here's your winner, Kane.
Well, folks, I'm going to call it a night, I'm afraid.
ECW, ECW.
ECW can kiss my ass. But
No, David,
I'm going
I've
to call
been
it a
feeling
night.
like this ever since playing Skyrim. But the PC version, not the Xbox. Because the Xbox 360 and
Well, 1 second, Froggy, 1 second. Froggy, 1 second. No night, folks. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment.
Sucks.
Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Catch us all later.